welcome to 2017. Like, oh my god, I can't believe we're in 2017 already. Like, where did 2016 go? Like, oh my god, I can't believe we're in 2017. I'm super excited, and I just want to say a big thank you to each and every one of my subscribers that have been with me from the get-go, that joined last year, and the ones that are watching my video for the very first time today. Hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're also watching me since last year, if you've been watching me since 2016 and you've been contemplating whether or not to subscribe, let me just give you 20 seconds, okay? Are you done? Hit the subscribe button down below as well. And if you want to be generous, just hit the little bell, because that would help you get notifications for whenever I upload videos, which will happen quite a lot this year. Yay! Anyways, you guys, so today's video is one that I felt my channel really needed. As you guys know, I went through a lifestyle change in 2015. I went through a lifestyle change, and I talked about my weight loss this year. Oh god, when 2017, last year 2016, I talked about my weight loss. I talked about how I changed my mindset, what made me lose weight, the struggles I went through, how I felt when I was at my biggest weight, and how I've been able to lose the weight, cope, change my mindset and whatnot. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'll link it down in the description bar, and I really hope you check it out, because you know, you might pick a thing or two from that video that can help you in other areas of your life, as well as maybe a lifestyle change. So I just kind of want to talk to you guys about things. I know a lot of people would have like a New Year's resolution, I think that's what it's called, or no, it's resolution, of what they would like to change. Some people say smoking, some people it's weight loss, some people is whatever they want to do. I talked about mine in the weight loss video, how I tried to lose weight 1st of January and how it didn't work. If only I knew the things that I know now, it probably would have worked. If I knew the things that I know now, it probably would have worked. I'm just going to talk you guys through, so that whatever your weight loss goal is, or your lifestyle change, or weight gain, or quitting, or whatever, you'll be able to achieve it when you think about things this kind of way. And I hope this video helps. I've taken the time to write things out in my little YouTube diary, where I write my video ideas and content ideas and things like that. So I'm going to be talking to you guys about some of the things that I've you know, noted down that I feel would help you guys in your lifestyle change or whatever you're trying to do. So I hope you guys do find this video beneficial. If you do, definitely give this video a thumbs up, so I know to do more things like this. And yeah guys, let's get started into this video. The first question that you need to ask yourself, I remember this was one of the things that I asked myself before I could start properly losing weight, was why I wanted to lose weight. Like, why? How was I feeling on the inside and on the outside that made me wanted to lose weight? Why was my weight making me unhappy? Why do I need to change? Like, you know, some people are happy to gain weight. Like, why was my weight making me feel unhappy? Why I couldn't just be happy at this size? Like, that was something that I asked myself, and I realized like it wasn't for me. I felt so uncomfortable, I felt so unhappy, not like sad and depressed. I just would have been happier if I was smaller. That was what I felt. And I'm not used to being this size, so how did I let myself get to this size? That just showed to me that I didn't care so much about my body. I didn't really care so much about how I felt. You know, these were things that I just wish that I had done at the earlier stage than later on in my weight loss. If I felt like if I'd answered some of these questions at the first attempts in 2015 to lose weight, I would have had a better result. But because I didn't ask myself some of these questions, I failed. But I'm glad that I got it right the second time that year when I tried. So that is something that you should ask yourself, like, why do I want to lose weight? How am I going to feel when I lose this weight? Is this something that I'm going to be happy maintaining? Is this something that I'm going to be happy giving a try? Is this something that, you know, is going to make me happy? You know, this is something that one should really consider asking themselves, you know, before deciding whether or not they want to lose weight or gain weight or whatever. The next thing that I would recommend, if you've answered this question and you know that you want to lose weight, and you know that this is something that would improve certain areas of your life, that is one thing I will ask myself. Why do I want to lose weight? Is my weight an obstacle to X, Y, and Z? How am I going to feel when I lose this weight? Is this weight hindering me from doing so many things? Or would I just be much happier in a healthier lifestyle change? This is a lifestyle change. That is something you need to remember. The next thing that you should try and do is weigh yourself. I said this in my weight loss video. Weighing yourself, I feel like, turns on the light bulb in your head. It turns on the light bulb in your head. It allows you to see what you've done to yourself. It allows you to ask yourself, how did I get this big? How did I gain this much weight? How did I pack? And sometimes weight gain can be through the struggles you're going through. It could be through the stress you're going through. How did I carry this much baggage into 2017? How did I bring this much baggage into my life? What is causing this much baggage in my life? Like, this is something that, you know, one should ask themselves. You kind of need to ask yourself, you know, when you get on that scale. I remember the first time I weighed myself and I was 85 point something kgs. I said to myself, how did you let yourself get to this place, Tayo? That's what I said to myself. How did I let myself get to this place? How do I bring that number on the scale down? That was my goal. So I feel like weighing yourself really turns on the light bulb in your head. It allows you to think, how did I, damn, like I'm yet to meet anyone who has gained so much weight due to one thing or the other, because sometimes weight gain happens for so many reasons. And let myself get to this point. I was like to myself, how did I let food become my ultimate priority? Like, how did that happen to me? So weighing yourself is the second tips that I would recommend to a healthy start of weight loss in the new year. Get on that scale. It doesn't kill. The scale does not bite. Go on that scale, weigh yourself and see what you've done. See how you got to where you are and how can you bring that number down on the scale. That's what you should ask yourself. One thing you want to ask yourself is, what changes are you willing to make? There's so many people who tell me all the time, I want to lose weight, but I love this, I love that, I love this. If you want to lose weight and you love this and you love this and you love that and you love this, which one are you, like, then what are you willing to sacrifice? Something has to go. Something has to go. It's not like because you're losing weight you can't have it all. Yes, you can have it all, but in life is all about sacrifices. So what are you willing to sacrifice to achieve your goal? And losing weight, when you lose weight, it's not about the weight. So many things in your life changes. Honestly, I'm telling you from experience. Ask anyone who has lost weight. So many things in your life changes. I'm a very confident person even before I lost weight. When I lost weight, I had like confidence up to the roof before. And when I lost more weight, it went push to the sky. So like, so many things changes when you lose weight. What are you willing to sacrifice is something you need to ask yourself. It's not just about food now. Food is good, yes, but it's not about food alone. What about your time? My time was something that I had to sacrifice. I had to, if I'm spending 20 minutes doing this before, I had to cut it down to 10. I'm someone who loves to sleep late, but that was something I had to change because it was stopping me from losing weight. At some stage that during my weight loss, going to bed late at night kind of hindered my weight from coming off. So I had to program myself to go to bed early, you know, things like that. That is something you need to set. How many hours sleep do you need to get to function during the day? So these are things you need to sort out yourself. How would you, like, I was in my final year, like I mentioned in my weight loss video. I'll link that down in the description bar. I had a job. I had to juggle all this thing as well as exercising 5 to 6 days a week. So these are things that you kind of need to sit down and ask yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice? And another thing is, how is the sacrifice going to affect you? Is it going to affect you in the long run, or is it going to improve you? I sacrifice my time, you know, preparing my meals, making sure that I had certain amount of meals a day, which I mentioned in the weight loss videos. I had 5 meals a day. I had to sacrifice my time, you know, among going to the gym, going to work, going to school, preparing my meals, making sure even if I had a long day ahead, I would have all my meals for the day. So I had no excuse to eat junk. And one thing I did realize is, because I was preparing my meals during that period of my weight loss, I saved a lot of money. So that's a plus. You need to be able to look at the bigger picture when you're sacrificing. Because of that, I saved a lot of money. I saved so much money. Not like, okay, when I say so much, it just sounds like, oh my god, like $1 billion. No, I saved a lot of my money because I wasn't buying food from outside. I wasn't eating out like that. You know, I saved my money. because I had my own meals. I wasn't spending money on the overpriced food in uni, so I saved my money. So that's a good thing. Another thing you need to think about is this long term or short term for you? Are you trying to lose weight for the summer? Are you trying to make a lifestyle change? I encourage anyone to make a lifestyle change. A lifestyle change will last longer. It's like weight loss. If you do a 3 days juice diet, you are going to lose some sugar weight, and you will lose some water weight, which is mainly from sugar. Basically, you're just going to flush out your system of any toxins in your body. But when you gain muscle, it's huge. Or you lose body fat, that's huge. That is bound to last longer. You're not going to eat one cheat meal and your sugar cells spirals up. That's not going to happen when you lose body fat. Do you know, that kind of thing? So you have to think, is this long term or short term? The little changes you're going to make, it's not going to kill you. It's honestly going to improve you. It's just going to improve you and make you better. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is, how do I make this change permanent? Habits do I want to keep? Like me, I've decided, like, something that I used to love a lot was juices. Oh my god. And my mom always never was in support of drinking juices either way. So I love juice, and especially going to uni, I can afford juice. Like, one thing about living in Europe is food is dead cheap. So I've kind of like decided to make this a lifestyle change, and some of my habits have rubbed up on my little brother. Like, one of my main habits is carrying a bottle around. Like, it's really rare to catch me without a bottle. I would always have a bottle of water anywhere I go, and that is something that has rubbed off on my little brother. He likes to carry a bottle of water everywhere and things like that. So that is a habit that I've kept even after losing weight. I make sure that I still drink water back to back. I drink water all the time because I need to drink water all the time, because water helps me. It helps my weight loss. It improves my digestive system. It flushes out toxins out of my body. It helps me lose weight. So, like, water also nourishes my body. My brain runs on water. So, like, how do you make this change permanent? After your weight loss, how do you intend to maintain your weight? Are you going to be working out 3 days a week? Are you going to be working out 5 days a week? Do you want to challenge yourself and go running? You need to ask yourself, how do you make this change permanent? Because you don't want to do it and lose 20 kgs and forget about it. You will gain it back. If you don't make this change permanent and don't keep some of the good habits, you will gain the weight back. There's no two ways about it. It happens. But it's left for you to stay motivated. Which brings me to my next point. How do you stay motivated? As you progress in your weight loss and fitness journey, or lifestyle change, like I love to call it, as you progress, your goals will be different. What you want to do will be different. How you stay motivated will be different, because you need to challenge yourself. If you work out 30 minutes a day, you increase it to 1 hour, your motivation has to be different. You can't use a motivation of someone who is a fitness expert to weigh the motivation of someone who is just about to start losing weight. You know, the motivation will be different. It's not, sometimes even that person who started losing weight could have a better motivation than someone who is a fitness expert. So how do you stay motivated each and every step of the way? Because you're not going to be motivated every single day of your weight loss. Let me keep it 100% with you guys. Basically comes down to you to pick yourself up and tell myself, you know what, get up from the bed, get a workout in, get up from the bed, have a healthy meal. You know, I've been able to put out some healthy meal videos on my channel. I have a few what I eat in a day videos to help you guys you know, incorporate. But you have to bear in mind, I am maintaining weight, so my meals might be a little bit forgiving, but it's a good way to start. It's a good way to start. You need to get up and actually start. It's when you don't start that the problem, you know, continues. But when you start, it's amazing. When you start, it's amazing. So that is something that you kind of need to do. That is something that we all need to encourage ourselves to do. We kind of need to encourage ourselves to start. We kind of need to encourage ourselves to stay motivated. Stay motivated is everything. That's why on my Snapchat, I always try to snap some sort of a little bit of my workout, a little of me just in the gym, just because, you know, that motivates. I've gotten some amazing feedback that, oh my god, I didn't feel like going to the gym, but I saw your snap and it just gave me the push I needed to get to the gym. That's the reason why I post things like this on my Snapchat, just to help you guys stay motivated, keep on going. You need to, like, I remember I would motivate myself for everything, because remember in my weight loss I mentioned I would have 2 cheat meals. That was a motivation for me as well. I would 2 cheat meals a month. I would use that as a motivation. Maybe this month, you know, you need to keep yourself motivated. You constantly need to keep yourself motivated. It's not going to happen overnight. Honestly speaking, it's actually not going to happen overnight. You need to look for a way to keep yourself motivated at all times. You need to tell yourself, okay, how am I going to carry on, you know, at this stage, especially when you're having like a low moment. There are times whereby you would just hit a block and don't feel like, you know, doing this or eating healthy and stuff. Don't let the 2 of them go. Don't stop working out. Don't stop eating healthy. See how you can work out, eat healthy, and maybe ease off on the gym from 5 days to maybe 3 days. You know, just so that is something one needs to ask themselves. You need to ask yourself, how do I make this permanent? What are the things that I can push in place to make this permanent? How am I gonna, you know, I know eating a healthy diet can be slightly expensive, but how am I gonna fit this into my weekly food budget or my monthly food budget, or how does this fit into my income? Because that's something people ask themselves. I can't afford to eat healthy. We can all afford to eat healthy. It's just how bad we want to do it. Another thing that is important in setting goals for yourself, you need to set realistic goals for yourself. How much weight do you want to lose? How long is it going to take you to lose the weight? And how would you prioritize your time? How would you manage your time? And how would you stay motivated during that time? It all works together. What are the goals you're setting for yourself? How long are you giving yourself to achieve this goal? It takes some people less, it takes some people longer. Honestly speaking, our bodies are not the same. So that's something you need to think about. That is something you would need to consider. Like, you know, give yourself the time. Be realistic with your goals. Be realistic with your time frame as well. Now, bear in mind that the closer you are to achieving your goal with your weight loss, let's say you want to be 70 kgs, I don't know, the closer you are, when you start getting to 75, the last few kgs is never easy to lose. Honestly speaking, I'm speaking from experience, my own self. It's never easy to lose, because by that time you've lost a lot of body fat, you are gaining muscle. So obviously you're gaining muscle than you're seeing the numbers on the scale. It's a good thing. So don't panic and continue to be consistent. You know, be consistent. How would you stay consistent? Being consistent is everything. Be it weight loss, be in whatever you want to do. Being consistent, it's actually consistency that allows you to see results. If you're not consistent, you're not going to see results. Honestly speaking, it's consistency that allows you to see the results that you want to see. I'm currently trying to get toned and things like that. It's been really difficult, because consistency is what you need. Your consistency is what allows you to see the results you want to see, and it's result that keeps you motivated. So you want to be consistency. So it's basically consistency that leads to results. Results leads to being motivated. So that's what you want. You need to be patient. You need to be consistent so that you can be patient enough to see your results. When you're patient enough to see your results, you be patient enough to carry on in this weight loss journey or lifestyle change and making it permanent. The tips are out of the way. My main tips to losing weight in the new year's is baby step. How do you want to go about losing weight? Do you want to start on the 1st of January? I told myself I was going to start on the 1st of January. It didn't work. Think about it. How can you start losing weight on New Year's Day? I'm not saying it's not impossible. People can start making that lifestyle change on New Year's Day. It's not like you're going to start losing weight on New Year's Day now and the weight is just going to do and melt away. It's not going to happen. So what you need to do is, what changes can you start making immediately? For example, start drinking water. Start drinking water. You need to drink water. This is your best friend during weight loss. And the best way that I find to start drinking water, to know, like, I try to drink 2 liters a day. That's my aim. And what I do is I fill this bottle up with, this is a 2-liter bottle, so I bought like the whole carton at I think this one is from Aldi. So I bought that, and I would try refill my bottle each day. Sometimes I'm able to go for the whole 2 liters. Sometimes I get this far. So it's just, you know, a matter of that little step. You can start that maybe the first week in January. You can start incorporating more water into your diet. You can start taking walks as well. And bit by bit, you start reducing the amount of meat you're eating, the amount of red meat. You can start reducing the amount of red meat you're eating. You can substitute your white rice for Boguish. You know, little by little you start incorporating this healthy alternative into your diet. You can start that maybe first week in January you increase your washer intake. Second week in January you incorporate walks into your daily routine, and you can start, you know, from there on reduce the amount of red meat you eat in a week or in a day, and you can start by substituting your white rice, which is empty calories, for brown, for bulgur wheat. You know, just incorporating this alternative alternative options into your diet. So these are things that you should consider doing. If you love driving around, start walking. If you enjoy walking, maybe start jogging. You know, these are little things that you can incorporate into, and before you know it, you start seeing little results that helps you stay consistent, that helps you stay motivated. So, you know, that's what you need to do. If you want to start losing weight this year, start with the little thing. First week of January, start drinking more water. Second week of January, start going on walks, start eating healthy, start doing meal substitution for a healthy alternative in your diet. If you are going to join the gym, and one thing you need to ask yourself is, what method of exercise I want to do. Do I want to go for walks on my own? Do I want to run at home? Do you want to do home-based, you know, domestic home-based exercise, or you're a gym kind of person? I'm a gym kind of person. I enjoy the gym. I do run. If you follow me on Snapchat, you will know that I do run. I've been running for quite a while now, but obviously I'm not running as much as I used to, and that is because of, like, I don't run as much as I used to, especially when it's cold. I'm not a huge fan of cold as a person, so the gym, I find the gym works for me. I take spinning classes 5 days a week to substitute my run, but I still run on the treadmill. I hate being cold. Like in the summertime I would actually do outdoor running, which is harder than running on the treadmill. But when it's winter time, like it is at the moment, I don't enjoy running outside at all. I detest it, because when my nose is cold, when my hand is cold, when my feet are cold, I get really frustrated. So find what works for you. Some people love working at home, they love domestic workout. As you guys know, I have a workout video, my Zumba workout video. I'll link that down in the description bar. But whenever I'm not opportune to be in the gym atmosphere, I still try to get a workout inside the house. But this is something that one needs to consider. You need to know what kind of a person you are. Are you a morning person? Are you a nighttime person? When do you have the most energy? Like me, I have come to notice that in the summertime I tend to wake up really early, so I enjoy working out in the mornings. But in the wintertime I really don't enjoy working out in the mornings. So that is something you need to know about yourself. When do you have the most energy to get your workout in? Like, I think it has something, for me, I think it has something to do with the fact that maybe in the wintertime we have a shorter day and a longer night, and in the summertime we have a longer day and a shorter night. So I think find when you have the most energy and get your workout in there and know it's done. So that's something that I would recommend. Just, you know, if you, like I said, if you want to start working out, start this healthy lifestyle in January, it's possible. I thought I was going to start in January. I couldn't. If I had known the things that I knew now, I probably would have. So you need to just try, make that effort. Start with your water this week. The next week, try walking more. The next week, try, you know, adjusting your meal plan. So things like that, you know, and you should be good to go. I wish you guys a massive success in your weight loss, your weight gain, your lifestyle change, whatever you want to do, even if it's quitting smoking or whatever you want to do. I wish you guys massive success, and I want to say a big thank you for your love and your support on my channel. If you're new to my channel, definitely give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I hope this little tips and tricks that I've given you guys helps. I'm not a professional of any sort. You can always adjust and customize things to your own liking. So I wish you guys the best success ever, because I know this lifestyle change will create a better you and improved you. So hey, best of luck. Plenty of love from me. Happy New Year's and welcome to 2017 on this channel. Bye guys.